organiser of the event, is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Kelly. I organised it. It was an idea that developed over a cup of tea one day with a few people, and we were talking about how important it was to revive the movement and how to get a bit of energy into it again, and why had we forgotten about our rights, and why had we forgotten about the importance of equality, and was it just that we got a bit tired as we got older? So really, it was time today. Was then time to bring something new, bring in new people, and all of that. So that's really what today is about in so many different ways.
And how's it going?
I'm really pleased. We've had a great turnout, and the most amazing thing, I had more than 200 people yesterday apologizing that they couldn't be here but wanted to be here, but because of their conditions or travel difficulties, etc. So they wanted to know, could we do a webcam and so forth. Unfortunately, we hadn't that organised, but we will the next time, and so forth. We've got a big crowd, 300 plus here, and people that are here want to be here, and they're enjoying the day, and they understand what it's about. So you can hear the different applauses and the different music inside the hall. So I'm really delighted about it. So today we're really aiming to bring about, develop the principles, we're calling them the Athlone principles, and develop them from there on. And they're going to be very much about, well, the principles such as equality, reform in policy, and how to use money in a different way. At the present moment, funding is, it's all the organizations are funded, but individuals are not funded. So we're saying, instead of giving the money to the organizations, give the individuals the money and let them purchase the kind of supports they need and where they need it. Because sometimes a lot of the supports services that are provided in a very segregated, isolated way, and that causes its own problems in terms of social interaction and lack of that kind of development. So we want to change that around a little bit. The other big thing in terms of today is we want to grow leadership. Right? We want to bring more leadership into it, and we're saying really how we're going to do that, and we're hoping to do a number of exchange programs between now and the next one in 2 years' time. And so we're developing a group called Community Navigators for people with disabilities that will be there to advocate, provide peer support, some directions generally as to how to get through system. And we're hoping that they'll do some training in America early part of next year as well in terms of how to be best at that job. So that's how we're going to help develop and grow the leadership. The other thing, of course, is we have to start, as in from today, already planning the next one in 2 years' time, and what regional mini assemblies that are going to happen between now and then. So that's the job we have here today, and thankfully everybody is ready to put a shoulder to the wheel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right.
and I suppose you already mentioned them there, the direct payment system and the leadership kind of problem. Are they the main two things standing in the way of people with disabilities in Ireland today?
Well, yes, in the first instance, because if you give the money directly to people with disabilities, they're challenged then to grow, and they have a choice, and they can make decisions, and that all helps them and makes them better leaders into the future. So direct payments is very important in that way. Direct payments is also gives a greater value for money because it helps people to be included in their own community, and they get support. Individuals get support from voluntary people to help manage their mini companies and things like that. But those mini companies also have the potential to develop into social enterprises instead of, so that would lead to employment as well. So they're the kind of things. So in that sense, so direct payments has it has a huge multiplier effect on things, more efficiency, more cost effective, and all of those different things. And it's what the individuals want as well. Hmm.